I'm going to teach you how to make some of the best tasting, from scratch, white bread. Alright, so I'm just going to give you a rundown of all the ingredients and all the equipment that you'll need to make this bread. So first off, what I like to do is to clean the surface with some alcohol, just so it doesn't interfere, like if any food gets on it, there's no residue from a cleaner. So right now I'm using isopropyl alcohol. It's probably best to use ethyl alcohol, because it's, it's safe actually to consume. And so I'm using a rag to wipe down the counter. So I already did that. And then, so the equipment, there's a big bowl you're going to need, a couple tablespoons and a teaspoon, and then a cup for the liquid portion. And we're going to need 5-pound bag of flour. We're going to use all of that for this recipe. You can always scale down. Scaling up from 5 pounds is pretty hard. I've done 10 pounds, but it's been tough. And then 4½ teaspoons of yeast, active dry yeast. And then we have milk, 2½ cups of milk you'll need. Also 2½ cups of water, 5 teaspoons of salt, 5 tablespoons of sugar, 5 tablespoons of lard, and olive oil. It helps with the stickiness of the dough. You can always put a little bit on to make the dough less sticky. So that is all the equipment that is needed to start making. Alright, so I went ahead and got the liquid ingredients combined. It's not only the liquid ingredients. The only thing that I keep out of this liquid that I made here is the flour and the yeast. Everything else, all the other ingredients I described, go into this. So that is 2½ cups of milk, 2½ cups of water. I use distilled water because I know that the mineral content of the water can change dough. I know that's true for pizza. So we have really hard water here, so I'm going to use distilled water. So I add 2½ cups of milk, 2½ cups of water, 5 teaspoons of salt I put into this, 5 tablespoons of sugar. I stirred that up a little bit, and then I put in 5 tablespoons of lard. And I just used a normal tablespoon, scooped out the lard there, and then just kind of leveled off the top with this knife. So that's how I did that. And then I just kind of used the knife to scoop out the lard from the tablespoon into here. So you see those little dollops of lard in there. And so now what we're going to do, we're going to put this in the microwave. I don't really remember how many minutes it takes, but you want to heat it up. I just grabbed a candy thermometer from the store for a few bucks. You want to heat this up until it reaches between 120 and 130 degrees Fahrenheit. So it looks like in this bowl I kind of calculated it to be, just from past experience, 7 minutes and 20 seconds. Alright, so I have that cooking in the microwave right now. I just wanted to just say a quick point. What will happen here is the lard will melt in the solution. It will come to the top of the solution, and so the fat doesn't mix with the liquid ingredients. So that's just the way it is with this recipe. But I was thinking it might be good to emulsify that, to combine the fat with the liquid in a more homogeneous solution. I think that might help with the bread. So some emulsifiers that could be used would be egg yolks is a potential emulsifier. Also polysorbates are commonly used, like polysorbate 20, polysorbate 60, polysorbate 80. Anything that's food grade like that could work. So if you do try using an emulsifier, let me know. I'll be trying it too, and we'll see if we can make it even better. Alright, so it's been about 4 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and stop it, and I'm going to check the temperature just to show you how to do that. So you see the lard is starting to melt on the top. So I'll just kind of stir it around with the thermometer and get all of the hot spots mixed in. Alright, and then I'll look at the thermometer, and let's see, it looks like it is at about, just wait a little while for it to equilibrate. So it looks like it's about 107 degrees, so we still have a little while to go.